Morning is news to me. Friends gathered for the funerals of Aretha Franklin and John McCain to mourn their passing, celebrate their life, and throw thinly veiled insults at Trump. Former presidents hinted he falls short of McCain's ideals, but come on, it's hard to stand for anything with bone spurs. At Franklin's funeral, Trump was ridiculed for his comment that she worked for him. Yeah, Mr. President, she was totally on your side. In fact, RESPECT actually stood for Republicans Ensure Society Prospers with emphatic concepts of tolerance. Though to be fair, eulogies aren't the best way to condescend to Trump. Considering where he was during the funerals, they should have used golf metaphors. Look, right now Americans are in a good lie, but only for those of us worried about the green. The rest of us have a bad handicap because you keep taking mulligans and no one can play through. You want to score, just choke your wood on the ball and God, how'd that get sexual? Most Americans enjoyed a vacation yesterday, but you know who didn't take time off? The president's fingers. Trump blasted Jeff Sessions for allowing 2 Republicans to be indicted so close to the midterms. So he's openly mad the DOJ won't shield Republicans for political reasons? I don't need you, Russia. I can do election interference all by myself. So if Trump dumps Sessions and Republicans all have instant simultaneous aneurysms, does that count as a red wave? Though none of this is really new, Jeff Sessions' default expression has always been, wait, am I about to lose my job? Trump also ripped the head of the AFL-CIO. Choosing Labor Day to attack unions is like waiting till Christmas to call Santa a communist. Happy holidays to everyone except the guy who redistributes the wealth and encroaches on personal property while stroking a long Marxist beard and wearing red. Bob Woodward's controversial new book Fear paints the president as unfit to serve, though there's already so many of those. At this point, a contentious new book would be one with stories of him nailing it. We got our hands on an advanced copy of That Actually Wasn't Bad, the salacious new expose of the Trump presidency in which he, quote, inspired somebody. That's yet to be confirmed. Here's a fun game. Guess which one of these stories isn't in Woodward's new book. Mattis called him a 5th grader. His economic advisor stole papers off his desk to protect the country. Kelly called him an idiot and openly wondered why anyone works for him. And aides are afraid to talk to him. And the answer is the last one, because Trump admitted to that himself. The White House is trying to discredit Woodward. Yeah, good luck with that. It's easier to dismiss someone who brought down apprentice ratings than someone who brought down Nixon. Though it is a step down for Woodward, who's gone from follow the money to follow whoever just walked out of the Oval Office looking depressed. An anonymous White House official penned a Times op-ed against the president and, like the chalupa I had yesterday, disagrees with him and is bringing him down from the inside. Well, I feel so much better. Have fun leading the country, guy who wasn't elected and is a little shy about revealing his name. Does this make anyone else nervous? I still prefer a pilot buzzed on a few mojitos over the guy in row F who just ran to the cockpit muttering, how hard can it be? Trump called the official gutless and demanded he be handed over. More unsupported lies that I abuse my office and have no idea how to run a democracy. Now bring this traitor to me in chains. But this is just all a distraction from the Kavanaugh confirmation hearings where Congress spent hours grilling the nominee on whether or not he's a heartless monster when they could have just looked and saw it said honorable right there on his nameplate. And I watched the whole thing because where else can you get abortion mansplained to you by a guy named Brett? Outside of a house party in Malibu. The search is on for the mystery writer of the Times bombshell op-ed, hero of the resistance, undermining Trump's immoral agenda. Except for the travel ban, family separation, pardoning Joe Arpaio, defending Nazis, and Roy Moore attacking Colin Kaepernick and Harley Davidson, ending DACA and pushing tax cuts for the wealthy. So he's like Robin Hood, if he stole for the rich and gave the poor the finger. Must be a stressful time to work at the White House. I serve at the pressure of the president. Pleasure. Shit. Sorry. So who wrote the op-ed? My money's on a time-traveling Baron Trump thwarting his father to set right the timeline and prevent his dystopian future. Hollywood, call me. I've got a draft I'm happy with and I'm looking at Channing Tatum to star. So whoever it is must be really mad at how easily we're distracted. Look, the president's drooling on the Constitution. Yeah, whose hand is that? Good length for a fingernail. What kind of moisturizer do you use? Cool. Cool.